Hey, good morning, everyone. First of all, happy Friendship Day to all the members in the community. So, for first 5 to 10 minutes, we'll discuss what are prop firms, why, what is the advantage with prop firms, and then we'll understand what is the process to make consistent gains each day with prop firms. So, first of all, we need to understand why even, right? Most of you already might be doing some jobs or other things, right? Or some business. Then why do you need additional income? Right? Because once you understand the problem statement, then you can find out how to solve that problem. Without understanding, if you think like you are already happy with whatever you have, you are making good income through your salary, then you won't take time to learn or practice or do whatever is needed to make your life better. So because right, most of you already know every day we are seeing news with layoffs with TCS, layoffs with Microsoft, layoffs with so many companies, right? Because of evolution in the AI. AI is doing most of the jobs. What developers, testers, scrum masters, they were doing it with the AI evolution. Most of the things are done much faster. So there is a lot of layoffs going on in the IT sector. Nearly job market is very dry since last one and a half year. It's getting more and more tough. And also, as you gain more and more experience in the IT industry, it becomes more difficult to sustain in the market because your experience will be too much, your billing rates or your salary will be high. So same thing can be done by a 3 year, 4 year fresh graduate, right? A experienced IT guy with a much lower price. And also with the current current administration, it is getting more and more tough for the visas and other things. So there will be a lot of outsourcing to India or to other countries, right? Because it is difficult for people to travel here, and most of these companies are trying to outsource or put their centers in India or other countries where they can get the work done at a much cheaper price. And we know how inflation is going up, how our expenses are going up each and every month. Our salaries are not going up, but our expenses are going up in everything, whether it is groceries, your travel, your whatever we need, things are right, your health expenses, your kids' education, college fees, everything is going so much high. Whereas our salaries are going down or uh, it is getting more and more tough, but the expenses are not stopping. So because of all these things, and the most important thing is we need to think about retirement planning, right? With if we cannot sustain 6 months to 1 year without a job, how we can sustain 20 to 25 years of retirement where we won't be making any salary, where we don't have pensions. In India, minimum our parents they used to get some pensions once they get retired. Here we don't have such type of facilities or such type of benefits where once you retire at 55 or 60 or 65, you get some 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 something. Right? Here you have social security, but you never know, right? By the time we become 60, 65, whether the government will be able to give that social security benefits or not is also a big question because of how the debts are increasing, how right, even US economy is not in a great shape where they can keep continue with those social security benefits once you retire. So because of all these things, we need to plan for a second income or additional income because initially, right, we will be only thinking about career, marriage in 30 to 35 to 40, then about a home. But 55 to 85 is where we need to think about the medical risks. We need to think about retirement planning. We need to think about legacy planning for our kids. We want to support them with something for their proper education or all such type of things so that it is no more right, it is not a luxury, that getting that financial freedom is a necessity now because of all these reasons. So what are these prop firms? Why prop firms? Right, this is my wallet which shows that where you can make 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 per month or much more than that. You can see continuously how I get the withdrawals from Take Profit Trader. Nearly every 2 days, 3 days, I take out 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. There are some good days where I took 20, 30,000 also within a day. So that is the potential. It's not just me. There are a lot of other members where who are right who are taking time, right? I'm not saying it is very easy. You all can start making thousands of dollars immediately. Anything, right? Whatever you do, something new, it takes some time to learn. There will be a learning curve. There will be, especially trading is an emotional journey. You need to have get that emotional balance, right? Whenever you want to practice meditation, or whenever you want to practice yoga, whenever you want to do anything new, initially it will be tough. It will take some time for you to get the discipline. But once you get it, that will become very easy. In the same way, trading, whether prop firm trading or any trading, is also same thing. It takes some time, but once you take that time, then there is unlimited potential, right? You might have seen success story from Ankit where he is making 25 to 30K per month now. Yeah, right. There are so many other members who are changing their lives with uh, following a proper systematic procedure on how to do those, how to successfully trade using the prop firms. So there are a lot of success stories, and we have a lot more success stories in pipeline. We are doing every bi-weekly. Whenever I get some time, we are inviting one of the members to share their story, how they started, what strategy they are using, how they are making. So you will see, you can see all these recordings here, and also we'll be having more live sessions in the coming weeks. Then what are these prop firms, right? If someone is new to prop firm, just I want to take 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll explain you how to make these consistent profits. So prop firm is basically where, so many people don't want to do trading because of risk of losing their money. So because of that fear, either they don't enter, or even if they enter, suddenly they buy something, suddenly they see something dropping, they see a red candle, they get panic, and they sell it off. Immediately once they sell it, it moves so much high. Or they buy some puts, suddenly they see a green candle, and immediately they get panic, they sell off, and immediately they will see it going down. So that's what, because your money, your savings are at a risk. Your emotions will play, and you will not be able to hold on to your decision, right? Your decision might be right. You may think like, oh, this Tesla will go up, or you may think like this will go down, but suddenly because of sudden up and downs, you get panic. But in prop firms, you are not using your own money. You don't need to have 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 to participate in the up and down moves in market. Without using your own money, you can take advantage of the big moves in the market, and you can make money. You can make this as your plan B. And once you start making more money than your real job, than your full-time job, then you can make this as your plan A. Right? Initially, you start this as a plan B. Just right, every day evening 8 to 9 p.m. Central. Every day we are making 400, $500 in each prop account. So you can start like that. But as you gain more and more experience, more and more confidence, then you can start trading for 2 to 3 hours a day, and you can make much more than what you are making in your full-time IT jobs or other jobs. So prop firms is where there are some companies which will give you the investment, or which are ready to provide you the investment to trade, so that whenever you make profits, they take some cut out of that profit, and then they give you it. Think just like an IT consulting company, right? If you are in an IT consulting company, they are helping you to find a job, so that when you find a job, they will make 20% every hour, right? That is like a passive income for them. Once you are in a job for years together, initially they might spend some time for you to get a job. But once that is done, they are making 20% every hour. Whatever you make, they are making 20, you are making 80%. You are putting your efforts, but they are making 20% for lifelong, as long as you are in a job. Once you lose your job, again they may do market, or you may, with your contacts, you will find a job. Again, they make that. In the same way, prop firms are also similar type of things. But in trading, instead of they directly trading using their money, they want to hire thousands of professionals who can trade for them, so that when you trade, it is a passive income for them. But they don't want to directly give you 50K, 100K, so that you can start trading from day one with the real money. What they do is initially they want you to find out whether you are really a disciplined trader or not. So that's why there is something called as a stage one, which is also called as evaluation stage, where you have to put some minimum investment, right? For example, let us say, right, if you want to take Apex account, or there are 30 to 40 different prop firm companies in the market. So out of them, let us take some example of Apex. You pay some $25 or $30 to enter into a stage one, right? If there is no investment, then there will be millions of members who want to just try it out. So that's why there is a minimum investment, so that really interested people who want to, right, be successful, who want to be disciplined, will be participating in the trading. So that's why they, and also when you are paying the 20 $25, that company will use it to get you a license for a brokerage platform like Ninja Trader or Traderweight, or there are so many other platforms. So they will give you a license for that platform. They will give you a real-time data for that platform. So whatever you are paying, they are using some of that money to provide you all these resources, and also for their infrastructure. So that's why they are asking you to pay some amount for the stage one. Once you enter stage one, you have to complete a certain target without hitting a stop loss. That means, let us say, if they give 50,000 a paper account, in the paper account, if you make from 50,000 to 53,000 without hitting a $2,000 stop loss, that means your account should not go below 48. But if you move to 53 without hitting that 48,000 mark, then you move to stage two. So stage one is purely, right, just think like you are an intern. You don't get paid. You are only gaining the experience. You are only learning how to trade. You are learning how to trade with the stop loss or trade stop loss levels, intraday stop loss, end of the day stop loss. It is more like a training phase where you are purely learning on how to do the trading or how to do the prop firm trading. So you are investing a little bit of amount, right? You are not really spending 50,000 of your account. You are just buying an account with a $20, $30 investment. Once you do that, they give you that license, they give you a paper account, and then you have to prove that you can trade successfully. Once you prove that you can trade successfully, then they will move you to stage two. So stage one is called as a challenge phase or evaluation phase or stage one. So in some prop firms will call it as a challenge phase. Some prop firms will call it as evaluation phase. So once you complete that successfully, that means, for example, from 50,000, you move to 53,000 without hitting the stop loss. Then these companies will take you to stage two. So that stage is called as a sim funded stage. That means again it is not really a funded, right? They are still, right, because sometimes on day one you might be lucky. There is some bad news. Trump announced some additional tariffs on Brazil, India. Suddenly market started going down. You might have taken a shot on some ES or NQ or something. Suddenly it dropped. You made $3,000 within few minutes. So they don't want to take a chance just with 1 days of your effort. So they move to stage two, but they are still not giving you the real money. That is still a simulated funded account. That means it is called as a funded account, but it is still a simulated account. You can still make money, right? In stage two, you completed right, your challenge or your evaluation phase. So the company is ready to take the risk by paying you in the stage two. Even though it is not really a money, they want to mm, check for another 1 month, 2 months to see whether you can really trade properly, successfully before giving you the real money. That's what they do in the stage two, where you get compensated like most of the times. These companies give you 80% profit cut. That means again now they give you another 50K account, right? In stage one, you are not making any money, company is not making money. In stage two, you will make 80% of the profits, whatever you make. For example, on a 50,000 account, you take it to 53,000 or 55,000. On that, whatever profits you make without hitting the stop loss, you can request for a payout. You can get 80% of that payout, right? Out of 5,000, you can make 4,000. Like that, that is stage two. So once you consistently do that, or you make some nice 10,000 profit in one day, or right, you make it for 1 month, 2 months, you are consistently making profits in stage two, then they move you to a real account, which is called as a stage three account, or a pro plus account, or a live account, where they are giving you the real money. Then you are trading on that, where you make 90% profit. You can get a daily withdrawals, and you can make 90, whatever profits you make 90%. So that is called as the pro plus account or a stage three account. So this is a general cycle. Stage one, evaluation or a challenge account, where you don't make money, they don't make money. Stage two, or a performance account or a pro account, where you make money, they don't make money. Stage three, where you make money, they also make money, because they are giving you a live account. Now they got confidence that you can trade properly, you can trade confident, right? You are trading with a proper rules, proper strategy, not with emotions. Then they understand that, okay, this guy is good. Let us give some live, let us move him to live account. So that's what happens in the stage three. So, so the major advantage here is you are not risking your capital. You are not risking 50,000 or 25,000 or anything. You are just investing some $30, $50, $100, $200 to take an advantage of these prop firms. So initially you may do some mistakes, you may trade with emotions, you may trade at a wrong time. But as you take some time, you will learn. There are many members, right, who we all do the same thing, because right, definitely whatever we say, we have to practically experience it, right? I may tell 100 things, but when you practically experience it, you get the real experience. So that's where, right, the theory sessions will help you to some extent, but when you practically make mistakes once or twice, then you understand that, oh, I took a wrong trade at this point of time. I should have waited for some more time, or I did not see this. What is the trend going on? Like that, when you make mistakes, then you will learn from those mistakes. You will become successful. So only thing you need to understand is, to make a 80K, 100K per annum, we spent years together. Here there is an opportunity where you can make 20K, 30K, 40K per month. So there is definitely, we need to spend some time to learn, to practice, and then everybody has that opportunity. So that is the major advantage here. Without risking a big capital, you can you can make nice money here. Second advantage is, there are 20 to 30 different companies which are allowing you to do this. So for the same effort, for the same time, because all the companies will ask you to trade on the same tickets. Like there is ES, which is like S&P 500 index. Then you have NQ, NASDAQ, which is your top tech 100 tech companies index. You have YM, or you have gold, you have silver, you have crude oil, you have copper. You have so many tickers like that. So all these companies are asking you, can you do this? Can you trade? So it is like you are writing some program which you can give it to 20 different IT companies, and you can get paid from all those 20 companies. In the same way, here, the major advantage, right, in the IT job, you are working only for one employer. But here, you can work for 10 different prop firms. So you can work for means you are basically trading. You are doing the same effort. You are buying or selling a same ES or same NQ. But when you are taking the trade in the right time, then you can multiply your benefits. You can multiply your payouts. That is the major advantage here, because first thing is, you can buy multiple accounts from same company, right? You are not just buying 150K account, 100K, 150K account. You can buy 4 to 5 accounts from Take Profit Trader. I can buy 10 accounts from Apex. I can buy 10 accounts from Ally Trader Fund. I can buy some 10 accounts from uh, Blue Sky. Like that, there are 20 to 30 different platforms. Again, we start with one company. Once you gain confidence, once you gain experience, right? Maybe after 6 months, you add one more company. After another 2, 3 months, add one more company. You can keep increasing your payout. You can scale up your income as you gain more and more confidence, more and more income. You got some money from Take Profit Trader. Use that money, buy one more company accounts. Now you are doubling your income like that. So that is the main, right? First advantage is you are not risking your own capital. Second advantage is you can scale up as much as you want as you gain more and more experience, more and more uh, confidence in trading. So the first thing is, right, there are certain steps to do it. So you need to have, we build some softwares within TradingView. So TradingView is like a marketplace where anyone can go develop the indicators, develop the software. So TradingView is a number one global, right, in the entire world. It is the number one charting platform. So that is the best step. So it is not a brokerage, right? TradingView is not a brokerage company like your IBKR, like your Thinkorswim, like your Robinhood. It is just a charting platform where you can look at the charts, where you can look at, right? A chart is nothing but it shows how the price is going up, how price is going down. So it is a charting platform where, so first step is you have to create you have to create your profile, or you have to subscribe to the TradingView marketplace. That means you pay. So either you can get a first 1 month free trial, or you can pay $10 and you can get access to this TradingView platform. That is the first step. Second, so again, they have essential plan, premium plan. They have different plans. So again, if you are completely a beginner, you are just want to do it as a plan B, then essential plan is good enough, which costs approximately $10 per month. If you want to make this as a full-time career, you want to make it big, you want to grow big, then you can even go with a premium plan. So generally they offer 80% discount around the November Thanksgiving time frame or Independence Day, like that. So you can start with monthly plan. Whenever they give you 80% discount like that, you can get an annual plan, right? So that you instead of paying $10, $15 per month, you'll be paying only $2, $3 for the trading view. Second thing is we developed some softwares like futures level manager, stocks level manager, price pulse, or scanners, which will help you to do, right, whether we have to go buy or we have to sell, right? In futures market, it is not that you always have to buy first and sell next. You can also sell if you think like something is at a high price. You can sell first and then you can, when it comes down, you can buy it back and make profits. So we develop, right, I'll explain you those steps, how to use our software so that you can make consistent profits. I'll explain in the next slides. But so we developed some softwares which will help you to do this, to make this consistent income. So to do that, we have a three indicator plan. If you are only looking for futures trading or prop firm trading, then you can go with this three indicator plan. If you want to do also stocks, options, then five indicator plan. So that you can, first thing is you can join the daily live sessions, especially in the evening time. Every day we are making, because evening will be little slow, right? It won't be very fast. In the morning time there will be Europe traders will be trading, US traders will be trading, there will be some news. So it can move very fast. So you need to be more experienced trader if you want to trade in the morning time. If you are more of a new trader, you start with evening time where it will be little less volatile. There won't be a lot of news. It will be only Asia traders will be trading. So every day we are making 400, $500 minimum in each prop account during evening time. So it is not only just for indicators. Some members will say, oh, that the other companies indicators are only $100, $200 like that. But here you are getting access to the live sessions. You are learning from a lot of other successful traders. You have setup sessions every 2 days. We have setup session where we help you with how to connect to Ninja Trader, how to establish the connections, how to get the replicant, how to install the replicant, how to, right, how you can multiply your benefits, how you, by looking at ES, how you can take SPX, how you can take SPY, how you can take QQQ, how you can do bull puts, how you can do bear calls. You are learning a lot of things, right? You can trade with futures, you can trade with options with futures, you can trade with options, you can trade with. So you are learning all those trainings concepts as part of the live sessions. And you are also learning from others. You can also refer your friends and you can make money for lifetime. So as long as your friend is continues to trade, continues to be in the service, you keep making money every month. So if you refer more than 10 friends, that means your service is completely free for lifetime. That is the advantage. Then the step number three. So step number one, you are subscribing to TradingView. Step number two, you are subscribing to our indicators. Step number three, you can subscribe to, right? Initially, you can start with one or two companies. Then you can move to more, right? There are 30, 40 companies like this. You have a light trader fund, you have Apex, you have day trader, trade day, take profit, Bullnox, Tradify, Puridia, Tick Tick Trader. There are so many companies. So what we suggest is one of the best company in the market is Take Profit Trader. So they have, right, the major advantage with this company is once you complete the evaluation, right, in the stage two, you can start making money from day one itself. You don't need to consistently do trading for 7 days or 2 weeks and then you have, right, most of the other prop firms where you have to consistently trade for minimum 7 days or minimum for 10 days. And then if you make certain target, and then only you can receive the money. Whereas with this company, if you cross some threshold amount, that means, for example, on a 50,000, you cross more than $2,000, and then you can start taking the payouts every day, right? Even multiple times a day. You can even go multiple times, you can request for the payouts. And also, they are giving 40% discount on all the accounts. Generally, most of the companies, when you move from stage one to stage two, you have to pay another fee called as activation fee. Now there is no fee for this company, right? Once you complete your stage one, you don't pay anything to move from evaluation to the performance stage or stage two. From stage one to stage two, you don't pay anything. And then the another advantage is if you get a payout, they will also pay you whatever fee you paid. Right? That means, let us say you paid some $100 to get a 100K account or a 50K account. So when you complete your target, they are moving you to stage two without any fee. And you made another 2000, 2100, you are getting some payout, $500 payout. In addition to that $500, whatever you paid for the fee, they will also give you that back. That means it is like your investment is nearly zero. You did not, right? Whatever you paid for the evaluation account also, they will refund you back. That is the major advantage. So one is daily payouts. Suddenly you have a good news, right? Suddenly Trump may say that, oh, I'm postponing the tariffs for another 1 month, right? On Thursday, Friday, he said that, oh, he's going to increase on India, Brazil, all these things. So market dropped so much. Now again, there might be some announcement that, oh, right, I want to delay by another 30 days or another 45 days. Suddenly market will keep going up. Then immediately, right, you can take some long positions on ES and Q, or you can take some short on gold, silver, right? Generally, when there is a good news in the market, metals will drop, indices will go up. So just you can make huge profits because there is no consistency rule. Every day you can take the payouts. If there is a good day, you can make 5,000, $10,000 also in each account. That is the major advantage with this company, where you can make as much as you want, and you don't need to wait for 1 week to 2 weeks to take the payouts. And they are basically giving you from stage one to stage two, it is completely free. And when you get a payout, whatever you are paying also, they are giving you back. These are the major advantages with this company. So, and this is one of the best companies where they don't put a lot of restrictions, or when you request for a payout. There are some companies like Apex, Light Trader Fund. Sometimes they may say that, oh, you took a lot of risk in this trade. You did not do your, you did a lot of averaging here, or you took one contract here, but three contracts here. They may put all such type of reasons to deny your payout. But this company, Tradify, there are some companies which are very good with the payouts. So this is number one company in the entire market for the consistent payouts, nice payouts, no, right? Unless they have certain rules like you cannot trade after certain time, or you cannot trade if there is a news report or something, you cannot trade at that point like that. There are certain rules, but if you follow those rules, and if you request for a payout, generally you won't have a problem. So there are many other companies like Tradify, like Trader Fund, Bullnox, Apex, all these things. But right, always start with one company, right? You don't need to make all the money immediately, right? Start with one company, learn, practice. Once you make some money, you can move to another company, right? You can. So if you want to trade in multiple accounts with multiple companies, then you need a software called Replicanto. So this software, what it will do is whenever you take a trade on TradingView, it will copy it into multiple, right? For example, if you are buying, right, you don't need to just buy one account. If you want, you can buy 4 5 accounts from Take Profit Trader. You can buy 4 5 accounts from Apex. You can buy 4 5 accounts from Ally Trader Fund. So whenever you take a trade, you are taking a trade only on one account on TradingView, but this Replicanto software will copy the trade into all these different accounts. So even though you are making $100, $200 profit, at the same time, the $200 is going into another 15 accounts. That is the advantage with this Replicanto software. But initially, you start with one account. You learn. Once you gain confidence, you will move to this step four, where you can basically use the Replicanto to replicate your trades, to duplicate your trades, to copy your trades to all the other accounts, to all, right. Within the same company, you may have more accounts, or you may have accounts from different prop firms. That is the major advantage of the prop firms, right? Because even though you have 50K, 100K, that capital is limited. But when you have 30, 40 different prop firms, and each prop firm is ready to give you 5 accounts, 10 accounts, 20 accounts, there is no limit on how much money you can make. Only thing is you need to take time to learn. Once you do that, there is unlimited potential. So this software will help you to do that. So then the final thing is how to take the trades on a daily basis, right? This is until step four. It is like what is the raw material you need to make money, right? Whether trading view subscription or indicators or the prop firm accounts or the replicanto, these are just raw materials. These are the weapons for you to win the war, to win the war of financial freedom, to win the time freedom, right? So that you don't need to worry about job losses or recession or anything, right? Because you can do this even from India, you can do this from anywhere. You don't need to be in this country to do prop firm trading. So once you have the first four things, then I'll explain you how to take the trades, right? I hope everyone is clear until first four steps. If you have any questions, I'll answer at the end of the session. But let me explain you what how we will do. So one thing we need to in in trading, one thing we all need to understand is generally there can be three things which can happen in the market, right? Either price will go up, price will go down, or price will sometimes will stay choppy. Choppy means just to move sideways without a proper move, right? For example, here gold is going up, right? Here there is some time where it was choppy. There will be some times where it will be, right? For example, here it is dropping. So this is called as a downtrend. This is called as a uptrend. This is called as sideways market or choppy market. So to be successful in trading, the most important factor is we need to understand what is the trend, right? Whether it is downtrend or is the market going in uptrend or is it choppy. So the first step we need to do is, for example, these are some of the most important tickers. Crude oil, which is your, right, our gas, right? We fill the gas, you see, right? So if crude oil is going down, your gas prices will go down. If crude oil is going up, your gas prices will go up. Then this is your S&P 500. This is gold. This is natural gas. This is Nasdaq. This is Russell. This is silver. This is Dow Jones. So these are the top, right? There are another 20, 30 tickers like this. But these are the most important eight tickers which have lot of volume, lot of liquidity. Generally, ES, which is S&P 500 index, NASDAQ top 100 tech stocks index, Russell, YM. These are the ones which will move well in the US markets, whereas silver, gold, crude oil, they move well in the Asia and Europe markets. So the step number one is we have to go and, right, if you have a pro account or something, you can create an alert on the entire list, right? You can say add alert on the list, and we can go to something called as futures level manager, and you can create a buy sell signal, right? So in the 5 minutes time frame, I am creating a buy and sell signal. That means whenever the indicator gives a buy or whenever it gives a sell, you will receive a notification saying that, oh, GC, I got a buy signal, or GC, we got a sell signal, like that. So if you have a pro account, you can create on the entire list, right? Even though you have 500 tickers, 100 tickers, you can just buy one step, you can click on, then you can create an alert on all the tickers, right? Or if you don't have you have just essential plan, you don't have the premium plan, then you have to go to each ticker, right? Go to crude oil and then create an alert. Futures level manager, go to buy sell signal, once per bar close, create. Go to ES, click on this, futures level manager, buy sell signal, create. Like that, you will do one by one. You have to go to each ticker and you have to do it. So that is your step number one, right? You are basically, because you cannot look at all different charts at one time. So you are basically creating a alert, or you are creating a notification so that the software will tell you whenever. So the software will tell you that, okay, now you got a buy sell, right? For example, here, right here you may see something called, right? Whenever you get a buy signal, immediately you will receive a notification saying that, oh, you got a notification on GC. Or whenever there is something, right, you get a sell signal on a natural gas, immediately it will send you a notification, right? So you will click on the notifications. Then whenever you see that, oh, there is a buy or sell, then you will go to the chart and you can see. So the step number one is basically you create the buy sell notifications on these different tickers. Step number two, you just enable this future scan, right? For example, let us say you got a notification, right? So let us say you got a alert or you got a notification on YM, right? Because you are creating buy sell note. If you want, you can also create individually, right? You can go here. You can say, okay, only if there is a buy, let me know. Only if there is a sell, let me know. Or you can, right? This buy sell is okay, whether there is a buy or whether there is a sell, you send me a notification like this. So if by doing this, you don't need to create too many alerts, because whenever it says buy sell, then you can go to the chart and you can see that, oh, okay, it is a sell signal, right? Whenever it is a sell signal, right, you received a notification, immediately you will enable the scanner and you will see that, okay, what is the score, right? I received a sell on YM. What is the score for this? Oh, it is minus 31. So that means what this scanner is telling is this YM is bearish, right? Whenever it shows a red signal, that means it is telling that the price is going down in last 2 minutes, last 5 minutes, last 15 minutes, last 30 minutes, last 60 minutes. It is in a bearish trend. That means in all time frames, it is looking very bearish. Then that means your maximums, right? Your maximum score can be 31. Your minimum score can be minus 31. So if something you received a sell signal and right, you want to sell something which is going down, which is dropping. So you see that it has a very right. That means it is a good one to sell off in 2 minutes. If you are using 5 minutes, it is good to sell off. 15 minutes, it is good to sell off. 30 minutes, it is good to sell off. 60 minutes also. That means it is a very good ticker to sell. Right? You don't want to buy it. You want to sell it. Then you can confidently take the trade. Right? I hope you are getting it. Right? Whenever you receive a notification, you will go and check whether it is a bullish ticker or a bearish ticker, right? You are identifying what is the trend. If the score is very much down, minus, right, either minus 31 or close to minus 31, it is a very, very bearish ticker. If the score is close to 31, it is very bullish ticker. If score is somewhere in between minus 31 and 31, that is a choppy ticker, right? It means it is neither going up nor going down. You have to avoid these type of tickers. If something is very bullish in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, that is a very good one. So whenever you get a buy signal on GC, so for example, if we go to GC, so right, you can be on any time frame. It can be right generally non US time frame. You can be on 3 minutes. If it is US time frame, will be on 5 minutes. So if the score is very good, then every buy signal, right? Every buy opportunity is very, very, very good option, right? If you get a sell signal, we will avoid the sell signals, right? Because your scanner is telling GC is very, very bullish. It is very good one to buy. Whether you are a scalper, whether you are a day trader, whether you are a swing trader, GC is in a bullish condition. So whenever you see a buy notification on GC, immediately you go and you see, okay, is it a bullish or is it bearish? Okay, you see that, oh, GC is bullish. Its score is 31, right? It is very good to buy, right? B means buy, S means sell. Good to buy in all different time frames. Okay, then I'll go ahead and buy it. Or you received a sell notification on YM, right? Immediately, or you got a sell notification on ES, sell notification on NQ, sell notification on RTY, YM, CL. Then you see that, oh, it is good to sell in all time frames. It is good to sell in all time frames, good to sell in all time. Then you can confidently take the sell signals. Right? You won't take the buy signals. You will only take the sell signals. That too, right? This software will, right? You have a band here. If it is a bullish ticker, if your buy is at the bottom, that is a good one, right? That is very, very good opportunity. If your buy is somewhere in between the top and bottom, it is little risky. Still, it can go up. But if you buy at the bottom for a bullish ticker, or if it is a bearish ticker, right? YM or ES, NQ, all are bearish. If you receive a sell at the top, right? You got a sell signal at the top. So you want to always sell at a high price, right? If you know that it is very bearish, it is going down, it is dropping, then we will mainly focus on the sell signals at the top of the band. If we know that this is very bullish, right? This is, you got a buy signal. Immediately you go and see, okay, what is my scanner telling? Oh, it is telling it is good to buy. You got a, let us say you got a notification on silver, right? For example, around 306, you got it. But when you go to the scanner, it is somewhere in between minus 31 and 31. then you can avoid it. Right? All you are looking is out of these stickers, there will be minimum three or four which are very bullish or which are very bearish. If something is all buys or all sells, if it is all sell, you will take the sell signals. If it is all buys, you will take the buy signals at the bottom. If it is all sell, you will take the sell at the top. So whenever you receive a notification, immediately you will just switch on this, and then you will go and see, okay, I got a notification. Is it all green or all red? If it is all red and if I see a sell notification, that's a perfect opportunity to make nice profits. I got a buy notification and I see all greens in all time frames. That is a perfect opportunity to go long. That's it, right? It's all right. All we are doing is you are staying with the trend. If the trend is bearish, you want to go and take the sell signals. If the trend is bullish, you want to go and take the buy signals at the bottom. Bearish, sell signals at the top. That one simple rule, buy at the bottom for bullish tickers. Right? What is bullish? If it is B in all different time frames, that is bullish. Which is bearish ticker? If it is sell in all time frames, it is bearish ticker. That's it. All we are doing is whenever first step, you are creating an alert on all these eight tickers. Second step, wait for a notification. Whenever you receive a notification, immediately go and check. Okay, I got a notification for this ticker. This ticker. Is this ticker completely bullish or completely bearish? If it is completely bullish, is that a buy signal at the bottom? If it is completely bearish, is it sell signal at the top? That's it. All you need to do is spend 1.5 hours every day. You don't even need to trade throughout the day, because you can copy the same trade into five different accounts, 10 different accounts. So even you make 200, $300, that is a 2,000, $3,000 every day. Right? Initially, you may do it in stage one, but same thing you do in stage two, same thing you do in stage three. Right? Initially, you are learning, practicing. Later, you are basically you can replicate your trade in 5 accounts, 10 accounts, 20 accounts. Even though you make only $200, the $200 will become $4,000 because you are copying the trade into 20 accounts. Right? I repeat again, these are the most important eight tickers in the futures market. We create alert on each of them on the buy and sell. Whenever you receive a buy notification or sell notification on any of these tickers, you go to the alerts and you see whether you got a buy or you got a sell. If you get a buy, you will check whether, okay, is it a bullish ticker? Or if you get a buy for GC, that's the best opportunity. You can confidently take it. You get a sell notification for ES or NQ or YM or CL, that's the best one, right? If the sell is at the top, or sell at the top for bearish tickers, buy at the bottom for bullish tickers. If you receive a notification for something which is -1, right, which is neither close to -31 or close to +31, you just avoid it. If something is 29, that means only in 2 minutes it is little sell, but all the others it is buy, right? If you don't have any other opportunities, then you have 29, then you can go in. But if you have something with 31, you got a GC notification, natural gas notification. You see, okay, my score for GC is much better. That means it is in much better bullish trend. You can confidently take the buy signal. So you are staying with the trend. You are not taking sell signals for GC. You are not taking buy signals for ES and NQ. Right? Whenever you receive a notification, check the table, check the score. If the score is -31, they are the best tickers for sell at the top. If the score is 31 or close to 31, they are best tickers for buy at the bottom. If the score is somewhere in between, just avoid it. You can ignore it. That means it is good in smaller time frame, but not good in higher time frame. It is moving up and down. You can avoid those tickers so that you are avoiding the choppy tickers. You are only focusing on very bullish ticker or very bearish tickers. So you can do the same thing now with stocks, options, right? If you see ES, you got a sell signal at the top and it is very bearish. You can do SPY puts, you can do SPX bear calls, you can do QQQ bear calls. You can do TQQ bear calls or TQQ puts, because all the ES and Q, right? For everything, there is a ETF which you can do in stocks and options. So at the same time, you can make money with futures. At the same time, you can make money with stocks and options. So that is the major advantage, right? All we are doing is creating alerts for these ones. Once you receive the alert, whenever you receive the alert, immediately you go and check the score. If the score is close to 31, and if you got a buy signal at the bottom, that's a perfect one. So, and also we have other visual representations, so that even if you don't have the scanner, right? Let us say the scanner you don't have access, or still by looking at this, right? This cloud is green. This cloud is green. This table is completely green, or this table is completely telling bullish. Whenever you see that, oh, this is green, this cloud is green, this is bullish. Okay, then I need to only focus on the buy signals, right? Or let us say, right? Yes. Okay, this cloud is red. This cloud is red. This trend is bearish. This is bearish. Okay, then, okay, I'll only focus on the sell at the top. Whenever you get a sell at the top, right? Sometimes you may miss some good buy opportunity, but it's okay, right? If you once you gain more and more confidence, you can play on both the sides. Otherwise, whenever you got a sell signal, you see these ones. Okay, this is looking right. Your RSI momentum is very bearish. Your trend is bearish, right? Your clouds are red. Okay, then you can focus on the sell. You can do bear calls above this. Again, it went to the top, again it dropped. Again, it went to the top, again it dropped. Again, it went to the top, again it dropped. So, because the overall trend is bearish, you will only focus on the sell at the top. So, if you have the scanner, it will make much more easy. But even if you don't have the scanner, you have so many visual clues within the futures level manager, which is telling that, oh, this cloud is red, this cloud is red, this RSI is red, this trend is bearish, right? All these time frames, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute. So you will not take the buy opportunities, you will only focus on the sell opportunities. If you are a quick scalper, if you are a very experienced trader, right? Okay, we see that, oh, it came all the, it dropped so much. So we took the bull puts. It went all the way to the top, we made money. We took the bear calls. Again, it dropped, we made money. Again, it came to the support area, we took. So as you gain more experience, you can do both the sides. But initially, you just stay with the trend. If the clouds are red, if the table is red, if this table is red, you ignore the buy signals, you take only the sell opportunities. If something is very green, if your clouds are green, if your table is green, right? You have a trend table, you have momentum table, you have clouds, right? If this is green, this is green, this is green, then you only focus on the buy opportunities. Don't take the sell opportunities. Because sometimes the sell can be only one, right? You got a sell, suddenly it started going up. You got some two, three candles, suddenly it went so much up. You, your sell will be only for very small duration. It is just a pullback, only profit booking. The trend is not reversing. Even though it went all the way up, it did a small drop and again it started going up. So all we are doing is understanding, okay, is it in a uptrend or is it in a downtrend or is it chopping? So by looking at these things, right, if you have a all mix of colors, you have some green, some red, some green, that means it is chopping. But if everything is bullish, 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 that means it is very, very bullish. All time frames are green. This cloud is green. This cloud is green. Then all you do is, okay, you got a buy, you take a buy. You got a buy, you take a buy. You got a buy signal, take a buy. It went all the way up. So this one trade itself would have made you $2,000, $3,000 with one contract, right? Or this buy would have made you $1,000, $2,000 with one contract. So again, the best way is if you have a scanner, create the notifications. Whenever you receive a notification, check the score. Then that is the best way. Or the second best way is if you don't have the scanner, If you have only futures level manager indicator, then whenever you see a buy signal on a ticker or whenever you receive a notification, okay, then you see that, oh, this table is looking green, this is looking green, so okay, I'll do buy. You got a sell. You see that, oh, this is looking green, this is looking bullish, the clouds are bullish, I'll not take the sell signal. So generally what we do is, with the FOMO, we try to take buy opportunities, we try to take sell opportunities without understanding what is the overall trend for that particular instrument. But if this instrument is very, very bullish, you don't want to sell it, right? Let us say you bought a land. It is right, you bought a land in Dallas or Austin where real estate market is going up. It went little bit up, and if there is a little bit drop, you don't want to sell it off because still there is a lot of demand. So it may drop little bit, again it may go up. So like that, you want to hold it for more and more profits until until you make some 30%, 40%, 50% on that. In the same way, you don't want to buy something which is going more and more. So if you understand this simple concept of, okay, is it a bullish ticker? Is it a bearish ticker? Is it a choppy ticker? 90% of your job is done. And if it is a bullish ticker, only buy at the bottom. If it is a bearish ticker, only sell at the top, sell at the top of the band, right? What do you mean by band? Again, you can see that here, this is the support, this is the resistance. So this is the bottom, right? Whenever you get a buy, right, it came all the way down, you got a buy close to the bottom. Then this is the best opportunity. Here you got a buy at the bottom, good opportunity. You got a buy at the bottom, good opportunity. Even though there is a small pullback, you can hold the trades confidently and you can make nice profits. So that's it. If you just to follow this simple strategy, you don't need to worry about job market, you don't need to worry about recession, right? But it needs some practice, it needs some emotional control because suddenly, right, even right after all these years of practice, I make mistakes sometimes. So because we see sell signal, we think like, oh, it already moved so much, gold moved so much, so it might go down or something. We try to short it. But generally, right, one is sometimes if you are a very quick scalper, you can do. But again, if you are a beginner or you don't want to take any risk, you avoid the reverse, right? Trend is your friend. Remember that if the trend is bullish, only buy signals at the bottom. If trend is bearish, sell signals at the top. Don't worry about, don't think, oh, I may miss this opportunity. Just focus on the buy signal. So here you see all this. You have buyers here, you have buyers here. Cloud is green, cloud is green. So you have to close the trades by end of the day, right? Maybe today gold may drop, but on Friday it was completely throughout the day it was bullish. Your clouds were completely green, right? Since morning it was going up and up. So you will only focus on buy signals. So let me repeat one more time. Your step number one, right? Because there are hundreds of members who are changing their life, right? You all have the equal opportunity. Only thing is you need to limit yourself based on the trend. So for step one, you create a watch list with these stickers, and then you create a buy sell notification on these stickers. Whenever you receive a notification, you go and check, okay, is it very bullish or very bearish, or is it choppy? If it is choppy, don't take any trades. If you received a buy signal on a bullish ticker, and if it is at the bottom, that's a perfect opportunity. You can go with two contracts, three contracts also. Or you received a sell signal at the top for a bearish ticker. That's a perfect opportunity. Two, three contracts. Within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you will make $500, $600. Done for the day. You don't even need to. Right? That's where every day, 8 to 9 p.m., we are making $500, $600. You don't even need to sit throughout the day. Just 8 to 9 p.m. Central, when you are not working, when you don't have any your primary job, you spend, follow this. You can watch all the live session recordings on YouTube channel. Every day we are making $500-600. So all you are doing is just go whenever you see a buy or sell, check the trend. Is the trend bullish or is the trend bearish or is the trend choppy? If the trend is choppy, ignore, don't trade. If the trend is bullish, only buy signals at the bottom. If the trend is bearish, only sell signals at the top. That's it, right? It's three simple rules, and you will be very, very successful in trading and making consistent gains every day. If we try to go against, that is where sometimes, right, we will lose, blow our accounts. But if you stay with these three rules, whenever you receive a notification, check the table, got a buy for a bullish ticker at the bottom, BBB, buy at the bottom for bullish ticker, then perfect opportunity. Sell at the top for a bearish ticker, perfect opportunity. If it is a choppy ticker, ignore, don't take any trades on the ticker. You have so many tickets, right? Again, if you focus on these tickers, that is good enough. There are another 20 more tickers. But if you receive too many notifications also, you will get confused initially. So even if you just to focus on ES or GC every day, that is good enough. NQ will be little high volatile for the new members. So you can trade with micros, MNQ initially. Yeah, once you gain experience, you can trade NQ. But initially you can trade NQ. But ES will be little more stable or little more less volatile compared to NQ. So it is more easy for the new members to trade. So if you just to focus on ES and GC notifications also, that is good enough. You don't even need to worry about 8 tickers also initially. You just focus on ES and GC. Whenever you receive a buy or sell on them, go and check the table. Is it very bullish or is it very bearish? If not, you can ignore. That's it. All you need to do is that to become, right, you can share your success story very soon if you follow that strategy. Or again, you can, once you gain confidence, you can also trade in your personal account. I have shown you many days where, right, making 4K, 5K, 6K on a personal account, right? The concept is same. The strategy is same. The logic is same, where you are, whenever you receive a notification, you are checking whether the trend is very bullish or very bearish, and then you can also buy at the same time in your personal account and you can make profits. If the trend is very bullish, you can go long. If the trend is very bearish, you can go short. If the trend is choppy, ignore the ticker, don't take the trade. Right? So again, you have other indicators like price pulse, T5, they will give you confidence. And but if you just want to be successful in crop farm trading, if you follow this strategy, you will be very, very successful, where you are, whenever you receive the notification, you are checking the table, understanding what is the trend, and you go along with the trend. If the trend is very bullish, you take long. If the trend is very bearish, you take short. If the trend is neither 31 or nor minus 31, but if it is somewhere in between, like 1, 2, 3, like that, then just ignore it. If it is somewhere 29, 30, minus 25, minus 29, if you don't have any other opportunities, then 29 is a good opportunity. If you don't have any minus 31 opportunities, minus 25 is a good opportunity. But if you have minus 31s or plus 31, they are your best opportunities. Out of 8 opportunities, these 5 tickers are the best ones. Then if you don't have any of those things, then you see which is close to minus 31 or which is close to plus 31. So you are not just looking at 3 minute or 5 minute time frame and taking the trades. You are looking at multiple time frames. That's why we call it as MTF, multiple time frames. You are looking at 5 different time frames, smaller time frames, higher time frames. If all of them are telling it is good for a buy or good for a sell, you are taking the trades in that direction. So your success will be much more higher compared to just depending on, right? If you are just trading without looking at that, if you are just having this one, then you may, right, you may try to take the sell signal. You may think like, oh, it went all the way to the top, let me take a shot. But if you just did it, right, you are taking sell somewhere here at the bottom. Suddenly you took a sell, it started going up. because the trend is very, very bullish in all higher time frames. You are only looking at 3 minute time frame and you are thinking that, oh, gold already moved so much, it may drop. But it started again, just did a small, because there are so many people in all day, right? Your swing traders are buying, your scalping traders are buying, day trading buyers. So that's why it is very, very important for you to understand what is the trend in all different time frames. Then trade in that direction only. And you may think like, oh, if it goes so much up, do you want to still buy? That's why you are not buying at the top. You are buying when there is a pullback, and if you get a buy signal, then only we are buying. Right? You are not buying here. If it comes all the way to the drop and again it starts going up, that is where you are buying. So if it drops all the way, then you wait for it. You wait for the trend to become completely bearish. Once you can start taking sell signals. You may miss one or two reversal opportunities, but there will be many opportunities where you will be making profits. Right? So if you want a risk-free, low-risk opportunities, then this is the best one. Right? It may go all the way. There might be some major sell block. The trend might be looking bullish, but it may drop. You may think that, oh, I will miss that opportunity. It's okay. You may miss one opportunity, but you would have made money with this opportunity. You would have made money with this one. 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 So you have so many opportunities on the right direction. You may miss one opportunity, but you are gaining so many other opportunities on the correct side of the trend. So that's what, if you just follow this, you will be very, very successful. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'll share the recording. I'll share the slide deck also later. But you can post if you have any questions. Just post in the chat window. I'll answer those questions. I hope everyone understood, right? All we are doing is trying to look at the overall trend of that instrument in different time frames and taking trades only in that direction, not going against the trend. If the trend is bullish, we want to only take the buy signals. If the trend is bearish, we want to take only the sell signals. If the trend is choppy, we want to avoid taking the trades. Yeah, please let me know if anyone has any questions. You can post in the chat window. So if you want to just to focus on futures or prop firm trading, these two along with TIFA indicator is good enough. If you want to focus, right, do stocks and options, then you have stocks level manager, stock scan, which will give you whether Tesla is completely bullish, Nvidia is bullish, SPX is bullish or not. Based on that, you can take the trades for all different stocks also. Yeah, Atul, please go ahead.
Yeah, Kishore. When you say buy at the bottom or buy at the top, you mean buy at the bottom of the club, right?
Buy at the bottom of the band, right? You have to
Band.
either sell at the top of the band or buy at the bottom of the band. It should
Oh,
be, your price should be close to the bottom, right? This is the bottom band, this is the top band, right? Your red one is like your top band. This
top
is your
band.
bottom. So yeah, if it is a bullish ticker, you will try to buy at the bottom, or you will try to, yeah, basically you will buy close to the bottom of the band. Then your risk is much more less, right? Here also you can make money, but if you want to take low risk, if you are buying close to the bottom, you have more potential to make bigger profits.
And just to be clear, these band are created by the number of buyers in the market, right?
Right. Yeah, based on
Right.
the price action, yeah.
Thank you, Kishore.
Sure, yeah. Uh, yeah, Venkat, do you have any questions?
Yeah, hi Kishore. So how do I see the score panel in my trading view?
Sorry, how do you see the?
The scoring panel on the corner you have, right? On the top
Right,
corner.
you need to get the right access for this indicator, MPF future scan. Once you subscribe to the indicators, then I will provide you the access to these indicators.
No, I
And
have
then,
that already. Oh, I mean, I subscribed, but I don't know if I'm getting the MTF futures there. Let me see. Yeah, where do I see if I have it or not?
you need to go to indicators, invite only, then you will see. So
Yeah,
we have a yeah, setup session today at 4 p.m. Central. Yeah, you can join that, and
yeah,
it will.
I have the only the stocks level manager, I guess. Maybe I need the futures one.
Right, yeah, you can join the session, and then we'll see what access you have, what indicators access you have. Based on that, we can provide you the access to future scan.
Okay, 4 p.m. Central, you said? Okay.
Right, yeah,
Okay, I will join that.
sure.
Ah,
Let me quickly.
Hello.
So I hope yeah, everyone is clear, right? So you have to enable the futures level manager and RCMTF futures scan, and then you have to create buy and sell alert notifications using the RC futures level manager indicator. Whenever you receive buy or sell notification, use the MTF scan and check if it is most bullish or most bearish. If you receive buy signal for bullish ticker, you have to enter long at the bottom of the band. If you receive sell signal for bearish ticker, enter short on the sell signal at the top of the band. That's it. If you just remember these 5 steps, your success is guaranteed. Right? All you need to do is just remember these 5 steps and follow these 5 steps. Don't go against the trend. You are just following the trend and taking the trades along with the trend.
Open the column.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Kishore. Is my voice audible?
Yes. Aslam,
Okay.
please go ahead.
Yeah. So, Kishore, like the buy and sell, right? Do we need to take those set up manually, or is it something like, I mean, we can use any automatic trading platform which can be synchronized with this buy and sell notification?
Yeah, you have to manually enter Aslam because
Okay. Mm,
when we try to automate, sometimes there can be very huge candles or
mm,
sometimes
mm,
your fills may not be good. So yeah,
mm.
and also
Okay.
right, sometimes there will be some reports, events. So suddenly you get a buy on a huge candle. Immediately there will be a big retracement candle. So
Okay.
that's why
Okay.
yeah, it is better to take
Do
manually.
it manually. Okay. Okay. Another question, Kishore, like, I mean, any specific recommended trading platform that you suggest?
Again, right? Are you so if the plan is to take trades in personal account or prop accounts?
Prop account. Prop account, we have to log into the prop. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, you have to buy the account from Take Profit Trader, and then they will basically give you the license for all the tools.
Okay.
You
Okay.
don't you don't need to set up any. They will give you the credentials for
Hmm.
Trader and all those
Okay.
things.
Okay. Okay.
So especially they have the best deal where you can they will give back that money whatever you pay. They will also
Mm-hmm.
give you that money back
Okay. Okay.
once you
Okay.
once you get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't miss that up. I think in next 2 3 days only they have that opportunity.
Take profit trader. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can.
So yeah, basically, I mean, they are diversifying the risk, right? Instead of day trading, I mean, they want experienced traders to trade on their behalf so that, I mean, the profits is shared. That is the whole intent, right? Of the prop
Right.
firms.
And
Okay.
also they make money in both the ways, right? For example, let us say you bought the evaluation accounts and you're trading with emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lose, then they are making money, right? Because you are paying $30, $40, $100 for some accounts. You are
Mm-hmm.
trading without a strategy, you are trading with emotions. That means
Okay.
stage one, stage two is completely paper money. So if you are
Mm-hmm.
losing, they will make
Mm.
money. Or you are a good trader, disciplined trader, you are trading
Okay.
properly.
Mm-hmm.
And when you then you they move you to stage three. If you
Okay.
make good money, also they make money.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So
Got it.
in both the ways, whether you are a failure or you are a successful trader, in both ways it is profitable for them.
For them. Okay. Got it. Got it. Yeah.
So
And
that's why, yeah.
Kishore, like based on your observation, right? If I'm a newbie, okay, for a newbie, how long for me to get into stage three?
Again, right, we have examples like Ankit. Within 2 months, he is in stage three now. He's making 30K, 40K per month. So it depends on, right? Emotions are different for each one. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
can be more emotionally strong, or they will wait for a proper setups. So
Mm-hmm.
some may have, right? We will have that FOMO. We may think that, oh, if I miss the sell signal, I may miss opportunity. And you don't see what is the trend. Is the trend is bullish or not? Without
Mm-hmm.
seeing that, you are immediately just taking a sell signal. If the trend is very bullish, so yeah,
Okay.
then it will take
Mm.
more time. If you are not following the rules, it will
Mm-hmm.
take a lot more time for a
Okay.
member to
Okay.
move to stage two or stage three. If you are
Okay.
a proper disciplined trader, you just go by the system. Just you follow the rules. Okay, only if this is bullish, if I get a
Mm-hmm.
buy at bottom, then only I
Mm-hmm.
will take a trade.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. So
So then
assuming
within 1 month, 2 months, you can go to again. You don't need to go to stage three to make money. Even if you
stage
are in
two.
stage two, you
Mm-hmm.
will make 80% of the profits. Whatever profit you make, they will give you
Mm-hmm.
80% of it.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. So assuming if I'm going to follow the set system, whatever you have that scanning, right? The futures level manager, RCMTM scan. If I'm going to follow only 31, okay, I'm not even going beyond 31, okay, not 29, not 25, not like minus 30 or something, okay. I'm going to stick to just 31, okay, plus
Right.
31 if it's a buy. I mean minus 31 if it's a sell. I'm going to
Right.
stick to that one, okay. Assuming if I strictly follow that one, being like little conservative, uh, so maybe matter of like 1 or 2 months, I mean I can climb to
In
stage two.
1 month, you will go to stage two. Yeah, less
Okay,
than, right?
okay,
All you need is 5 days. If you trade consistently, you will go to stage two.
okay,
Again,
okay.
for 10,
Hmm.
15 days, you trade right, with some nice profits. If you make 10,000, immediately they will move you to stage three.
Okay, okay, okay.
So
Got it.
yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, if you, as you said, if you just follow that, whenever you get a buy signal, you see,
Hmm.
okay, is it 31 or not? Okay, it is.
Okay.
You got a buy, it is 31. Okay, then you take
Hmm.
a trade, then
Hmm.
you will make profits. Or you got a sell signal, you see, okay,
Hmm.
for this sticker, is it minus
Hmm.
31?
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
then you take a trade. Then yeah, all
Hmm.
you need is 1 to 2 weeks to go to stage two, and maximum 2 months to go to stage three.
Okay. Got it, Kishore. I mean that gives a little confidence actually. Okay. So Kishore, another thing is like, uh, I mean I'm not going like beyond my control. Okay. Assuming like I mean if there is any black swan event, I mean that happens in the middle of the day actually. So even this signal on this indicator, I mean would work, Kishore. For
No, no,
example,
yeah, if right, if there is a black swan event or if there is sudden
Mm,
tweet
mm,
by Trump or something, then
mm,
because within that
mm,
one candle it can drop 100 points down.
mm, 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 mm,
So
mm, mm,
we will have such type of events, but what is the probability of such type of black swan events happening? Right? We
mm,
may lose our
mm,
accounts, but again
mm,
you
mm.
buy the accounts, and again next 1 week, 2 weeks you will recover those losses.
Okay, okay.
Because black swan events nobody can predict, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. Mm, mm,
definitely, right? If it is based on the technical indicators, all these things, but if there is a fundamental factor, if suddenly there is a new war with China or something, or
mm, mm,
suddenly
mm,
within 1 minute your NQ,
mm,
GC, they are
mm,
going up or dropping 100, 200 points. Even
mm,
before it gives a sell signal, if it drops so much, you always have that risk. That's why we go with small
mm,
position size or go with 1, 2 contracts. So even if we
mm,
lose, you are
mm,
not losing, right, your real money.
mm.
You may lose
Okay.
your accounts, but again you
Mm,
can buy back or you can reset your stage
mm,
two
mm.
accounts or something, and you can again get back within next 1, 2 days. You can recover those.
Okay, okay, okay. So one final question, Kishore. Sorry, I'm taking too much of time. Okay. Uh, like being in a regular full-time job, right? Uh, Assuming like, I mean, if I get these alerts, right, in the during the peak time, for example, around like 10 a.m. CST or 11 a.m. CST, uh, am I expected to go into the prop account and immediately set the buy or sell, or is this something like uh, I can set up like day before or hmm,
No, you cannot do day before, but again, futures market is open 23 hours a day from Sunday evening till Friday evening. It is 23 hours open. So
okay,
if you are busy during your office time, you don't need to take trades during office time.
okay,
Right?
okay,
For
okay.
example,
Mm,
you have a lot of meetings.
mm,
You don't take risk, right? Because all you
mm,
want to make is
mm,
$400 every day in each account.
mm,
So
mm,
even if you spend 8 to 9:30, you will make
mm,
$500 easily. That
mm.
is good enough for you to complete your target within 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay, 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 okay,
So
okay,
yeah, but yeah,
okay.
generally you have
Mm,
to be, yeah, you can
mm,
immediately, whenever
mm.
you have time, then only you take the trades.
Got it, got it.
If you're in between meetings or something, don't take a trade and expect it to go up or go down.
Mm, 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 mm,
And you cannot, right? Because now the trend is very good for GC. But it doesn't mean that when
mm,
market opens,
mm,
if there is a positive news or something, then again GC may drop. So that's why you wait for the notification and then
mm,
go and check the table and
mm,
then you take the trade.
mm, mm, mm,
You
mm,
are not predicting in before and thinking
mm,
that OGC will go further up.
mm, 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 mm,
Only when you receive a notification, then you are going and checking, okay, what is the score now?
mm, mm. Okay,
And then we take the trade.
okay,
So
okay.
that's why it is real time, but yeah, you cannot predict and you cannot
Mm,
put some targets well
mm,
before. And
okay, okay, got it, got it. Thanks for your time, Kishore.
sure, no problem. Yeah, anyone can do this prop firm trading because it is not just for US, 95 countries, including India, UK, Australia, Canada. Anyone can do this. So earlier future scan indicator was only for one time frame, checking different, right, whether VWAP is good, RSI is good, or whereas this one is talking about different time frames. So this is much more effective compared to the previous indicator because the previous indicator, so for example, so here it gives you the totals, but that is only looking at 3 minute time frame. If I go to 5 minutes, those totals can change. If I go to 15 minutes, those scores can change. Right? It is looking at, okay, what is MACD, what is PSAR, what is EMAs in that time frame. So that one is good if you are mainly trading in the personal accounts or something. That is where that will tell you which ones are bullish. If the scores are less, that means they are bearish. Score is right, score is 8 for GC. So here the range is 0 to 9. If it is close to 9, good for bullish tickers. If it is close to 0, good for bearish tickers. So yeah, the previous indicator, the future scan indicator is only for the time frame, whatever you selected. For that, it will tell you what are the scores. Whereas this particular indicator is whether you are in 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 1 hour, it is looking at all different time frames. Your scores will never change. So whether in the Asia hours, you may be trading in 3 minutes, but still this table is giving you the same information in all different time frames because it is scanning all different time frames and telling you that ES is bearish in all time frames, GC is bullish in all time frames. So if you are trading 1 minute or 2 minute or 3 minute, this table will help you to decide whether you have to go long or you have to go short or whether you have to ignore the ticker. Yeah, Bharati, do you have any questions?
Hi, Kishore. Yeah, this is the first time I'm joining this call. Thank you very much for going through. So only one thing is, as you stated in the call, we need to join the membership. So I'm pretty new to this space and this environment, but I just want to learn, and I never did the futures or options. So just wanted to join. So first thing, do you think like firstly I need to join with the membership? And from there, I know as you said like evening you'll be having some sessions. From there is the right possibility to join, or do you have
Right. So yeah, for the members, right? If you are right, just like prop firms have some membership fee for you to subscribe. In the same way, because yeah, we have to
okay?
give you access, all those things. So
Sure.
yeah, there is a fee, but initially you will do in the live session. So you understand that okay, whenever I get a notification, I tell that OGC is bullish. Okay, we got a buy signal. So initially you will follow and you will take the trades. But later you don't need to join the live sessions also. Okay, if you are getting up at around 6 a.m. in the morning, you can go and you can take it, right? I don't need to be telling you whether to buy or not, right? After a few days, you understand that, oh, this is the rule. If GC is completely bullish, we'll do buy at the bottom. If ES is bearish, I'll do sell at the top. Then whenever you want, whenever you are free, right, you don't have any meetings for next 2 hours during your office. Then you can just open whether live session is there or not. You can take the trade. You can be completely independent. And same thing you can do with if GC is very bullish. You can just go to GLD, and whenever GC gives a buy signal at the bottom, you go and you buy the GLD stock. You can buy GLD calls. You can do GLD bull puts like that. So it's not just with prop firms. At the same time, you can also make money with stocks, options in your personal accounts.
Sure. Okay. Sure. And what's the first step? How do I subscribe? Is it via the take part, or is
Yeah,
there any
you
other way
can.
to contact you?
So you can go to this ninja underscore apex underscore bot in Telegram,
Okay.
or you can also go to Linktree, that page, and
Okay.
you can subscribe to the indicators. And then we have a setup session at 4 p.m. where we help all the steps with setting up indicators or setting up the prop firms in your
Okay.
in your accounts. So
But
yeah,
here, I actually visited. I think this link is already there in the Telegram channel, I believe. So which group I should subscribe for?
you subscribe for the three indicator, right? If you want to just start with prop firms, then the three indicator plan is good enough.
Sure. Okay. 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 Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Anyone has any questions? Right. You can watch all the live recordings. You can watch all the success sessions. And again, right, as I mentioned, if you are an experienced trader, right, sometimes in live sessions I take trades on both the sides because I do very quick scalping. But if you are relatively a new trader, you want to take low risk trades, just to stay with the trend, just to see like, okay, what is the trend? Trend is looking bullish in all different time frames, or trend is looking bearish. Then only stay with that, and you only take those trades, right? Don't try to just, right? It is like in a freeway where you have 80 speed per hour or 85. You cannot follow someone, right? It is a so that's why generally I ask you, right? You don't try to follow me in the morning time where it will be very, very fast. I try to scalp very quick. But in the evening times, it is very slow, right? If it is a 20 miles per hour speed, then you can easily follow me, right? If you are in a different car, I am going in a car, you can easily follow me if the speed is less. So in the evening time you can easily follow my trades. I explain that, okay, now we got a buy, we got a sell, let us take this buy, let us take this sell. Then you can take trades along with me in the evening sessions. In the morning time, initially you can practice on a live paper account or something until you gain confidence. Or if you can follow the rules, and you can see that again, one only exception is if there is a major event, right? For example, every day morning 7:30 we'll have some major events. At that point of time, let us say you got at 7:25 a.m. you got a buy signal. Even though the score is 31, you should not take buy just before the event, because that event there might be a negative report. suddenly market may drop. So that is the only exception. Whenever there is a major event, you should not just write. Generally, I post on the weekends like what are the major events for that week. Right, you have FOMC event, job role, payroll events. So only whenever the such type of events are there, we should avoid taking the trades. Right. Again, there is a strategy where sometimes you can also quickly complete your evaluation phase within 5 minutes using those events, but that comes with a risk. So 8 out of 10 times we take the right direction. Suddenly, if there is a huge move upside or downside, you can complete the targets. But 2 times it may go against, we may go completely in the opposite direction where you will lose that account. Again, you have to pay, reactivate your accounts. So again, right, this strategy is applicable when there are no major events. If there is a buy signal, you buy at the bottom. If it is a bullish ticker, if there is a sell signal at the top, and if it is a bearish ticker, we just sell it. All you need is 2 weeks to complete your stage one, move to stage two, where you can start making money. If you can just follow me in the evening time, easily you can complete your targets within 1 week. Yes, Srini, do you have any questions?
Yeah, actually, I took this RC premium options. Okay, can I convert into this Ninja? Just 1 week.
No, because these are different subscription plans.
Hmm.
So yeah, you have to cancel that and you have to get this one.
But if I cancel 1 month, will be it won't refund, right? Okay.
Right, yeah. Basically, end of the month that will close automatically whenever your 30 days is over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in between, we can't transfer.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But again, yeah, just 1 or 2 trades, you'll get back your amount. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hey,
Bharti?
Kishore, one quick
Mhm.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like 5 TFT account, but because of the choppy session last week, means I'm already like at the limit of blowing those accounts. So should I reset them or should I use that link to apply for new account?
One thing is you try to, right, there is how much money is left. So
No, it's
again,
already only $100 left. Like it's close to 145, 600 something.
okay. So if you want to avail that offer where they refund you that money back,
Mhm.
then you can open the new accounts. So if you
Okay.
open a new account and you complete it successfully, then they will refund you that money you are paying.
So I can
So this,
open the new account with the same ID, right? I just
right,
click.
yeah, same, yeah, everything, yeah, same ID. You open a new account, but if you are opening anything after, right, since last 2 days they started that offer. Until next 3 4 days, they will have that offer where basically they will pay you back everything, whatever you are paying. If you complete your evaluation, you get the payout. Then whatever you initially paid, also they are refunding you.
Got it. So best option would be cancel all the 5 accounts and open new account with that link, right?
That is right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm also near to close to the subscription date also. So they're gonna like
Right. Yeah. Instead of yeah renewing them, you better if you get these new accounts, then you also make yeah you have the option for the getting that
refund.
money back.
Got it.
Yeah. Bharti, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to subscribe this week. So that's my action plan. Like because from there I'll get in touch with you.
62nd Avenue North. Then
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So everyone can take a screenshot of this one. Just keep it near your table, right? Desk, wherever you take the trades. And just if you follow this, right, within 2 weeks, you'll move to stage two. Within 2 months, you'll move to stage three. Just have a screenshot of this. Only exception is don't trade just before the events. If an event report is there, FOMC is there, CPI, PPI, just before 5 minutes, don't take or 5-10 minutes, right? You take a buy, you're just slowly moving, suddenly you get a bad report, there can be a big drop. But if you are not trading before the event, if you are trading in the evening times, then it will work perfectly. Or if there are no major events, no major, so again, because evening times there won't be sudden tweets from Trump, or there won't be sudden news, there won't be sudden reports. So you focus on the strategy in the evening time, then easily you can make $500-$600, $700 in each account every day in the evening time. So you can just have a screenshot of this, take a printout, and try to follow it. Right? Initially, you will make mistake, but as you repeat the mistake, then you write it down. Okay, okay, trade. The trend is bullish. I took a sell trade. The trend is bearish. I took a buy trade. Then you write it so that you understand. You will understand. Okay, what's the mistake you did? Then you know that okay, because of this, I took a loss. So then you won't repeat it. Otherwise, you will keep repeating the same mistakes. But if you follow this, create the notifications, then whenever you get a notification, check for most bullish or most bearish. Is it choppy? Don't take the trades. Then yeah, that's it. Again, yeah, we'll do live session tonight where you can see, right? You can watch all the recordings where we are making $500-$600 every evening. So yeah, that's it, everyone. Have a nice rest of the weekend and talk to you in the evening setup session.